She ran her tongue along her lips with vacant eyes and shapely hips. The way she yawned and stretched her arms suggested life had lost its charms. As fighting men, both fat and fit, their fighting weight below the belt, began to fight amongst themselves, hitting out and getting it. For the beer flowed and flowed like beer as 1v1 they disappear into the night with all its fear of a life outside. Another day that ends in tears, tears that flow like beer and soak the hearts of many here who drown their sorrows in said beer, myself included. Weatherspoons.
My people, your people, people at the door, people, tall people, small people, belly like a ball, people, rude people, nice people, nasty cold as ice people, rich people, poor people, people who just get by people, dark people, fair people, even mousy-haired people, dad people, mum people, teenage daughter, son people, specky people, contacts people, those with perfect pupils people, terrace people, semi people, big house up the Westlands people, up people, down people, them that make you frown people, early people, late people, them that make you wait people, wrong people, right people, them that like a fight people, hen people, stag people, Tesco back for life people, bus people, train people, walking in the rain people, cheese people, bacon people, sausage, cheese and mushroom people, Vale people, Burslem people, the world famous oat cake people.
Dog walking man, dog tired, reading, dog-eared boot, dog's body doggedly in a dog-eat-dog world. Doggone it. End of poem.
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in that magnificent dirty air. You can read about this place in books and you can see photographs of its past, but this place is unique. This place is heaven disguised as the doldrums, and it needs to be that way to stop us floating off, and it keeps us here grounded but fighting. Because we love a fight round here, and we fight to keep the last kiln firing, we fight to keep the spongers sponging, the fettlers fettling, the dippers dipping and the throwers throwing, and we fight to keep our language languid. Why rush a word when you can enjoy the texture of it before letting it leave the lips? Because we speak the Queen's English duck and you can't attack it off us. Breathe in that magnificent dirty air, oh visitor, because that's all you're gonna get. Because you want to get us. Because we are unique too. We are clayheads. Every man Jack. Tom?
Johnny H. Jazz, Jack Flash jumping, get off me cloud, I'm going to be starting something to a fool such as I, it cuts like a knife, love me tender, it's a wonderful life. The times are a-changing though the song remains the same, I'll keep my baby waiting, picking flowers in the rain, I need nothing from no one, though a little help from some friends will help me make it through the night, cause you and I both know rust never sleeps. Having left me heart in Frisco, I decide to paint it black. These boots weren't made for walking, hit the road, Jack. Reasons to be cheerful, I can only find but three, and both of them are evil. Let it be, I feel like starting over, ground control to Major Tom. Bruce Springsteen was born to run, yours truly to sign on. 3 coins and a fountain, Unchained Melody, it's poetry in motion by the old Joshua Tree. Anarchy in the UK, that I very much doubt. If you're not bebopping Lula, they've given it a twisted shout. I've never been a jealous guy, that's not strictly true. The way he made you kiss the sky had me in crocodile shoes. But sweet Gene Vincent, this charming man, I'll be 24 hours from Tulsa when shit doth hit the fan.
A nutcase with a briefcase and a court case over a glasses case belonging to Jimmy Case, the former Liverpool hard case who fell down a staircase when he tripped over a suitcase because the warning was in lowercase, obscured by a pillowcase on top of a bookcase. And in case you forgot, the glasses case got broken, but the judge summed up the case in favour of Case and said, "I've never known a case like that before." Huh?
John Motson's testicles. are a spectacle to behold, talking bollocks and football, whilst wearing a sheepskin coat. Flanked by Alan Hansen and Graham Leshow. He's a national institution, as institutions national go. John Motson's testicles, hairy, big and white. An Anglo-Saxon scrotum sack that makes the world seem right. Panic ensues in Russia. The Middle East goes up in flames. But he brings to us a cure as he commentates on games. John Motson's testicles, not for him the knacker's yard. He'll go on infinitum as others bite the dust. Extra time penalties, facts at his fingertips. Oh, give me Johnny Motson's testicles and Sue Barker's blouse.
The gravy's lump, potatoes are hard, the Yorkshires from Cheshire and the pork chops charred. The peas are like bullets and the carrots are only just. I'd have a slice of bread but there's mould on the crust. The beer's warm and weak and a funny shade of brown, and my pants are up my arse and I can't get them down. And the girlfriend's had lasagna and the side salad's missing, and we're sat by the laugh, I can hear people pissing. And the smoke from the bar comes wafting across. The ex-baller's knackered, explains a weary boss. Now I don't know why, but we stayed for the puds. And when the waitress brought them, I witnessed the goods. 'Cause a button on a blouse had all but given up and gaped to reveal a lovely lacy cup. I'm 20 quid down, the meal a disgrace, but bother me not of a smile on my face. 'Cause the memory of the day is not of the food, but the glimpse of a knocker and the thought of being rude.
The man who planted puddles did his haul for free, planting those puddles from Mere through Bentley. Everybody knew him as that puddle planting bloke. He got nothing for his troubles, he did it for a joke.
In my next life I want to be a tree, not a tree stuck in a wood. I want a view, I want to be a free tree. A tree with a conscience, leaves like a novel's pages. And I want to read poetry on very sturdy stages. And I'd love for children to climb me and learn about fear of heights and balance to test themselves. 'Cause the view up here is clear of parents and schools and bullies and rules. I'll keep them safe and hold them there, away from prying eyes, hurtfulness and ne'er-do-wells who spread spiteful lies. Sit with me, talk to me, hug me, because I understand, you see. I was once humanoid, but now I'm of the land. My roots are here, my roots are there. My roots suck moisture, my leaves suck air. I am you, you are me. We as human, we as tree.
Hanley bus station at dusk, where every weirdo known to man can be found there swigging from a can. Flaring screech and pottery twang their oatcake filled with misery. Feral gangs of pimpled youth spit, snarl, scream abuse. Tracksuit trained, hooded chavs, the mood is ugly. Wading through cigarette butts, forever spent waiting for a buzz. Eye contact at all times must be studiously avoided. Don't have tempe, don't do drugs, don't smoke, don't know your brother, don't need neither trouble or fuss, don't cry upon my shoulder. It's hell on earth up Hanley Duck, down and outs, down on their luck, head-butting walls, angst-ridden lovers, even the pigeons give you bother. Folks' first impression of a Stoke-on-Trent is that of violence, filth and stench, as from across the globe they came, they saw, they went. Our tourist trade in tatters, Hanley bus station at dusk.
I went for a massage at my favourite massage parlour, and there they all were. Oliver, DeCampo, Harriet, Kerridge, Ramsey, Floyd, Pierre White, Blumenthal, Rhodes, Stein, Wallace, Hollywood, Worrell Thompson, Fernley bloody Whittingstall. Too many cooks, spoiling the brothel.
We'll end with this one. The Oatcake and the Sentinel meet at Radio Stoke, and Robbie Williams' dad, that Pete Conway bloke, sings to us Delilah as outside pubs we smoke, 'cause that's what's been decided by them down in the smoke. The mayor is a nightmare, he ain't got a clue, 'cause if I had 10 bob spare ducky, I'd waste it all upon you. My sweet cultured quarter in a desert of decline, where the pot banks have been slaughtered and the buses don't run on time. Football, give us football. Win, lose the draw, eat yourself up inside out, then goo back for more. We know nothing worth knowing, mate, not be thankful for small mercies and cherish what you've got. Traffic's at a standstill, me, I'm on my last legs amongst the dregs of society, most of whom are close friends, an ill-founded reputation, the butt of many a joke. We're not as bad as painted dough. Me and Nick are proud to say we come from Stoke.
Amazing stuff, massive round of applause for the Trent poet and Nick Degg tonight. Can we have a prayer before you go? Can you do us a prayer?
Do the prayer, Mark.
I ain't religious. Let us penkle. Our Fenton who art still in Erin Cross. Anley be thy Norton. Our Kisgrove Cam, thy will be Dresden. On a Turia as it is in Elmer End. Give us as Draycott our daily burden, and forgive us all our installs and those who install against us. Lead us not into Trenton for sake, but deliver us from Eccleshall. For thine it is, Snipersley, the Port Hill, the Golden Hill, forever and ever.
Nick, before you do go, just go to the bar for a second. Tell everyone here and people listening at home how they can find you both. You know, you do some nights and you go all over the place doing it, but you're on social media as well.
Yeah, we're on social, well, individually we're on social media, but we do a lot of open mics. We get down with Glebe and we just get here and there. If you put Nick Degg Poet in Google, it'll come up with YouTube and all sorts of caper. So have a look, see what you think. Talk.
He says, where am I? Where are you? Where can people find you, Mark?
Here?
Yeah.
Now?
Out the bus station.
Wearing a big, yeah, exactly, yeah. Here now. At Stoke Park in an afternoon, Alley Park. Yeah. Just look for somebody shouting poems at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You won't go far wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, we brought a bit of culture to the stage tonight. Nick Degg, the Trentville poet. What a brilliant laugh that was.